So hi guys, welcome to DOREEN'S African Experiences, and I'm doing great. Everything is great. I'm good. So I have an idea. It's something I've always done, but I've always done it by myself, and this time I'm thinking you can come together with me and we see how to get it to work. So every year, at the end of the year, it's not just that time. Honestly speaking, I'm not rich, but I always do the best I can. And by the best I can, I mean I always talk about the concept of giving back to communities, giving back to our people, and I believe we have to show that exactly. So this whole last month I've been moving through the place where I stay. I have two places where I stay. One is in the town and one is in the village. But I spend most of my time in the village because I like it here. It's peaceful, it's calm. The people are very kind to me and they are social and they're nice. So that's why I usually spend most of my time there. Now, lately, the children got holidays, and most of the families, because I usually have the same people who I use for content, same farmers same farmers I use for content, but this time everyone is so pressed. People are not happy. They're not. People are they're not doing so well. I personally, I don't believe in Christmas as much, but it's a festive season and you can't avoid it. Usually it's a time where people spend with their loved ones, families come together. But then there are some people who don't have that much family, they don't have that many people, and I've seen about maybe 20 families. We can rough it up because the next village also has some people, but those are like 10 people. But at least I know 20 people for sure. Personally, I don't have much to contribute, but I'm just making a sale this coming week. I'm making a good sale for my cassava, so that's good. I can use the proceeds from that to make my personal contribution. But I believe I need help. If we all come together and make a small contribution, you know, I'm not looking to ask you to pay people's tuition, school fees, or nothing like that. It's just a simple meal, you know, a bunch of plantains, maybe a kilogram of beef or a chicken, you know, to a family. You give them food and sauce like that. I don't know, what do you think of that? We can start collecting the money, and maybe on the 23rd we give them out, because the 24th we give them out on the 24th, because 25th will be Christmas. Personally, I'm not one for asking for help, but I don't like seeing people unhappy. When you talk to so many people and they all have the same thing going on and you see it with your own eyes, it's not something that is going to motivate you to even be in that society at all. But instead of running away from a society that has people that's not doing well, you try to do the best you can. You try to cheer them up. That's basically what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to see how we can cheer these people up for the festive season. Anything you can contribute is welcome, really. And when you're sending in money, please include your name. Try to include your name somewhere, because I want to be able to mention everyone and whatever contribution they make and whoever they've fed, because I'll document the giving outs, you know, I'll document the purchasing and the giving outs. I'll be able to show you who has taken your money and what have they gotten from your money. If they've gotten a bunch of plantains, if they've gotten a kilogram of meat, maybe a kilogram of sugar, maybe a bar of soap, anything. So we're looking to probably spread some joy towards 20 to 30 families. What do you think? Anyway, let's watch my video. The rest of it isn't much. It's just planting some vegetables and a little bit of harvesting. It's not much, but guys, please think about it, and I hope you come to my aid. I'm going to include the contacts on here. You can send via mobile money, you can send via World Remit, you can send via Wave, you can send via MoneyGram, you can send via, what else do people use? Western Union? I don't know, whatever you're comfortable with using, you can use that. And I'll be sure to make a video, you know, naming everyone and whatever, naming everyone and whatever they've purchased. We'll start this tomorrow. You can start sending in whatever you can send tomorrow, and we're stopping receiving any kind of money on the 23rd. Or maybe 24th, but 24th I want to use the 24th to purchase and then distribute. So I might be so busy on the 24th. I don't want you to send money and then you don't see your name on the list and then you say I've taken what's not mine, because I never take what's not mine. So that's it. Yeah guys, enjoy the video, and this is DOREEN'S African Experiences. Let's put some smiles on my fellow village people for the festive season, if that's okay. I hope it's okay. Say bye. Say bye. Bye. So, but before we get into the video, before we get into the video on planting vegetables, ngenda bagoba mwina mulidde ojagwa. So here is a simple budget. At least this is what I have planned. Every family is going to, at least we hope and expect, every family to get one bunch of plantain. By a bunch in English, I think in my language it's enkota. It's like a whole bunch of plantain, right? Plantains. In my country, I believe, because right now we're not going to buy the food right now, but I believe we can get the food. If we're getting a whole lot of them, we can get on a relative price, and that is on relative wholesale. I'm sure they can give them to us at about maybe 40,000 at that time, right? We can get it at about 40,000, maybe at most 45,000, right? A bunch. So we are calculating for 30 families. So every family is going to get one bunch of plantains, 1 kilogram of rice, and either one chicken or 1 kilogram of meat. Not both. Unless, of course, if the money surpasses the budget, of course, everyone can get chicken and beef. But if we stick within the budget, everyone will be getting one of each. And then ingredients altogether will give them for maybe worth 3,000 shillings each family. So we're looking at about 68,500 shillings per family. Hello, MCDK. And I'm recording. So now, if each family is getting about 68,500 shillings, that means altogether we're looking, that's 30 families, altogether we're looking at 2.55 thousand shillings, Ugandan shillings. Now, I believe the dollar is currently at 3,800. Personally, I'll handle the withdrawal charges and I'll handle the transportation costs, right? I think that's what I'm going to do. And also I'll pay the people that will be helping in the distribution, because I have to rent a truck and then move about with these things. Because 30 bunches of plantains, you can't exactly put them on a border. And I also need physical people to help me with the lifting. You'll be seeing all these things in the video, because I'll definitely record a video and push it out either the day before Christmas or on Christmas itself. You'll be seeing the video. So every family is going to get one of those. I don't know, I believe this is going to give me a sense of, you know, all of you, anyone that makes a contribution, I believe this will make you happy. You know that you're ending the year after making somebody happy, you know, at least. Of course, it doesn't mean you haven't made people happy. I'm just saying this is a little bit special. Now, in dollars, I believe our budget, we were aiming at about $600 altogether. If we fall short, then we'll have to reduce the number of families. So that's the aim. The goal is $600 altogether from anyone that's willing. Any contribution you make is welcome, but you should, at least now you know. A chicken, at that point, I believe we'll be buying it at about maybe 13,000 shillings to 15,000 shillings. And then a kilogram of rice, right now the kilogram of rice is at 5,000 shillings. I've added 500 shillings to that because if it goes really up, because everything is going up, I don't know if it's the economy, everything is crazy expensive these days. So that's the budget. And so for those in Uganda, you can send via mobile money. For those who are not in Uganda, you can wire the money by, what do they use? Remit, Sendwave, a bunch of other things I don't know. I know MoneyGram and Western Union. The numbers, I'm going to write them on the screen, but it's +256 7059 71494, and then the other line is +256 779024 All those numbers bring my names, and that's Doreen Nambi. I'll write all that on the screen. I'm in Uganda. Usually the location we use Kampala. I don't know, is there anything else I haven't mentioned? So that's the budget, and I've only given you a food budget. Transport costs are on me because this is my initiative. I know as time goes on, I said sometime in some of my videos, I do charity personally, but the way I do charity is different. I always just help out a little because I don't have much money, but I do a lot of charity and I have a lot of people to back that up. I believe charity is something that's within you. It's your nature. You can't force it. You know, you're either born kind or not. There is no in-betweens. And for most people that do most of the charity, they do it a lot, more often, and they're not even on film about this. But since this is an open contribution with people who are putting money up, I'll be recording and documenting every single person with your names. You know, for example, we say Doreen from Uganda contributed 45,000 shillings. You know, thank you, and your 45,000 shillings has gone to feed. We have a disabled old lady, you know, right across where I stay. Remember that house? I don't know if you saw the house that collapsed. We contributed to rebuilding the wall. The wall's back up and she's very happy now. But not you, it was me and some friends of mine on ground. Now, all I'm saying is we do charity all the time. We're just not out here recording it. But this one is public, so I'll record everything. Enjoy the video. It's not much to it, but so that's it, guys. Thanks for watching Doreen's African Experiences. And by the way, people that's new subscribing to me, I really appreciate you because the channel is growing fast. I can't take you for granted. I can't take that for granted. And I hope I keep bringing more information to you. I hope you keep learning. You're going to enjoy the distribution video. It's going to be amazing. When people are getting their food, the smiles on their face. I can't wait for that. I actually love that. So welcome back to Doreen's African Experiences. I'm going to run through these videos once and for all. I want to use these 2 weeks to teach you on vegetable growth. So we're going to go vegetable per vegetable. This is Nakati. I believe every country has a name for it. I think the scientific name is, Solanum, something like that. And some people call it the Ethiopian eggplant, and other people call it Nakati. I'm one of those people that calls it Nakati. Now, there are different ways to grow Nakati or Solanum. For starters, if you don't have clay soil, by what I mean by clay soil, if your soil does not have components of clay, you're going to need, what I've seen, what I've done personally is you pick a piece of land like this, right? You raise it above ground like a mount. See that? It's all raised. It's like a mount in its own way. After raising it like that, then you burn over it. You can burn anything. You can pick some trash and burn over it. Yeah, you could dry trash. Not by trash, I mean like let's say dry stems, dry plants, dry trees. And other people burn charcoal from within the soil, and after burning the charcoal, then they spread it out and then sprinkle the seeds of Nakati on there. There are different ways to get the seeds of Nakati. One, when this plant grows, really overgrows, I'm going to look for a plant that's overgrown and show you what the seeds look like. You can pluck those seeds up, dry them up. They're like tiny balls of berries or something. And then you sprinkle the seeds on, pour a little bit of soil and spray with water. Sprinkle with water. And then you wait. Other times, other times you can basically just Nakati omukulu yenna muto omuntu nga alabye. So era tekina buzibu, nja kugendayo mugire kubanga tujja tuuka tujja sembyayo nga tugenda. Tujja yitawo tweyanzisa kubanga njagala alaga wano ensigo we ziba zifaanana eza Nakati. So and then after that you wait. Ono mukulu
Nakati mukuru wagamba bamusimba bamusimba bayiwa obusigo entula obusigo
ng'ebwentula buli obukulako
kati ne bayiwa kati yamera.
Aha, kati kyengezako okusomesa bano nno.
Kati ate obusigo buli eri waggulu ate n'enkuba yatonera
yabuziba. Tujja kulaba ku buli obuli wali
oba ne mune wano
wali kale kati tujja genda wali awasemba. So when they come up like this, same harvestation is pretty much similar, but for them they don't take long. They are, it's like a nursery bed of its own, but you don't need to transplant them. So basically once they come up like this, that's it. You wait. You simply wait. They sort themselves. The strong survive and the weak don't survive. I know, it's extremely crazy. So for them you simply wait, but you can even start eating them now. You simply pluck leaf per leaf per leaf per leaf, right? And then you can cook it however you want to cook it. Nutrients wise, it's very rich in vitamins. It can easily help your body function faster, improve digestion, stuff like that. Limit high rates of constipation. So many things it can actually do. And that's Nakati for you. Now, here we wait for it to become bigger. Okay? Yeah, you can pretty much harvest for a period of, let's say, 2 months maybe, 2 extra months after the 2 months of its gestation period. But even these, some of them don't even make it to 2 months. You can start harvesting in a month and a half. That's why they are very good. But for them, they don't have a long period of harvestation, because you can probably harvest for another month, that's it. Another month or another 2 months. And then you have to get the seeds. Once it's overgrown and the seeds are on the top, then you can what? You can harvest and then proceed to spread them down again, or sometimes you let nature take care of itself. You literally just wait it out and they drop on their own and then they grow again. All right, I have to show you another garden of and this is more Nakati, but by now we all know the procedure of growing Nakati. I'm just trying to see if I can find some seeds to show you how they look, but damn, I can't even find those. They've been plucked out. But you get the idea. Bainang Chika. Different types of farming. This whole place is Nakati. Oloza waliwo ensigo. Ensigo temuli bazikuddemu zonna. Ebyo ebidodo naye kyenja okukola njagendawo njagenda ekayunga waliyo omusajja yaŋŋamba alima amapapaali ali ku eka nga 9 ate agatwala bweru yaŋŋamba ngendeyo naye nja kufuna njirina. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, this is how the fruits of Nakati look like. So when it overgrows, it becomes like this, and then when it becomes ripe, when these seeds or the fruits become ripe, these you can pluck them and wait for them to dry, and then you tear into it. You know, you see it has countless seeds in it. This is what grows back. So you basically just sprinkle them like that, and then you pour a little bit of soil and wait, you know. So now you know how to grow Nakati, or whatever you call it in your language. I think this is actually my favorite vegetable. So weird, but it is. So thanks for watching DOREEN'S African Experiences. I hope you've learned something. And we all know how expensive Nakati is, by the way. I didn't tell you about the prices, because a very small bundle, literally, it can contain up to 9 leaves. You know, 15 leaves, and it's going for 1,000 shillings. So, like I said, the bigger the leaf, the more money it will fetch you. So, thanks for watching DOREEN'S African Experiences. I hope you've learned something. You know, and even if you don't have a big garden, you know, growing for commercial purposes, you can still put a little bit of this in your backyard. You can get a pot. You know, they are good to have. I don't know if I'm the only person that loves growing stuff. It gives me a sense of accomplishment. It just makes me feel good. Anyway, thanks for watching DOREEN'S African Experiences. Kindly subscribe, like, and share. And see you in the next video.